think I'm pretty much ready. Me. Let me put these in, make sure everything. Actually, I don't need to do that right yet. I have the game on hidden. I'll do that later. Anyway, hi, I'm Boxcat. Um, yeah, we're doing a demo tonight. We're doing this game demo from the Otome Jam called No Right Answers. So it's kind of like from my understanding, yeah, you're in an interrogation room. And well, yeah, that's I thought it'd be interesting. I thought it'd be interesting. So we're gonna we're gonna give this a shot today. But yeah, this is a game by Drunk Mantis. So let me get the game. Let's test the game audio and stuff. And let's see how we fare against being interrogated, uh, having amnesia, and interrogated by handsome guys in apparently the Arctic or something. Yeah, it's kind of like a. It's interesting. I'm already interested to know like the story behind like what actually happened. I probably should have used the webcam, but oh well. Too lazy to grab it. All right. Um. Here. Hide this. All right. Now let me listen in and adjust the levels. All right. Me. Actually, it doesn't sound that bad. I'll keep this in for a little bit, but I mean, maybe it could even be louder. There we go. We'll like that. Right. Alright. Me. No, it's fine. This will work. Let's see. Alright, there we go. That'll work. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, yeah. I'm going through, making sure checking off everything. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, we played Twist last night. It was a bit of a short stream. I was feeling like I'm feeling kind of meh, but but I think I'm feeling better today. So I believe this is also a shorter game. So I thought it said, but maybe not. Oh, whatever. But yeah. Let's get into it. I wonder what this eye is about. For a second, I thought the button like blinked. I mean, like an eye, but what's this reset intro? Does that mean something's gonna change here? That'd be kind of neat. That's curious. I won't mess with that though. I don't wanna. Oh, and this is a door. I didn't catch that until like just now. I got like a door, a key, or a lock, or keyhole and a key. Okay, okay. All right, let's get into it. Oh, finding lights. I think it's sounding okay. Am I sounding okay? I feel like my voice is stuck in my throat again. Alright, so who's this we got? cute. He's got green eyes. I like green eyes. Hey, good morning. You're awake earlier than we expected. Don't worry. You're in a secure place. This is the St. Loftus. About to say Lotus. I mean, that'd be a pretty name too. The St. Loftus Foundation's Polar Research Center. But what am I doing in the Arctic? That's the real question. I assume I'm a researcher? That's... Or, like a wildlife photographer? Or... What else could we be doing? What else could we be that, would be a reason that we're in the, like, Arctic? Something with, like, a biologist? Are we studying, like, the, I mean, there's a reason we're here. Obviously. We're not just like a weird random person that's found herself in the Arctic for no good reason, right? Or did we get like kidnapped and just dumped here? I don't know, like what's our backstory? I think we sound okay, so I'm gonna put my headphones in. Oh yeah, Pikachu. Let me grab Pikachu too. There we go. We get our Pikachu. I can really hear the sound of the fluorescent light bulbs. They used to have those in like when I was in like elementary school. I don't know if like schools still have that kind of lighting. But yeah, you can hear it. It's so distracting. Anyway, I guess he's Ivan. Ivandale, from the research department. A few days ago, we received an emergency signal from your Arctic station. Okay, so we are like some kind of researcher. If we're in the station. By the time we arrived, the entire site was uninhabitable. Now, okay, maybe we aren't? You were the sole survivor. Okay, so maybe this is like a, were we studying aliens? Or something? And maybe this is like something like that. Is there like... Is an alien gonna like burst out of us at any second or something? No, I don't think this is that kind of game. Maybe it is. Maybe it will be later down the line. Who knows? Maybe that's like one of the bad ends or something. I don't know. I'm just reaching out and making shit up. You were slightly injured and unconscious. Our medical team stabilized you. Can you tell me how you're feeling right now? I am feeling... I feel like this won't give a good result. But I don't know how I'm feeling. Confused. But that's not an option. I guess this would be the closest to confused. I feel floaty. It's like I'm high. I don't know what being high feels like, but I guess maybe that's... Honestly, I don't know what a headache feels like either, really. I don't think I've really had one. Or if I have, I just didn't really notice. In which case, maybe that's worrying, because wouldn't that imply that I always have, like, a headache or something? I don't know, but, dot dot dot. Of course, you have the right to remain silent. Don't worry if you feel a little bit ill. It's a normal reaction. Don't push yourself. Your body's still adjusting. And there's some memory disorientation. Adjusting? What do you mean by adjusting? Yeah, what do you mean by adjusting? It's a mild neuroregulator. We call it a tranquilizer. Nothing serious. Like most modulators, there may be some transient effects. Mild dizziness, dry mouth, have that all the time. Emotional fluctuation, also got that quite a lot. Or a slight drift in focus. Yeah, I have that a bit too. Nothing too strange, out of the ordinary. Just to help you feel a little bit less tense. I don't think that's what you do for that reason. I'm not a medical professional, but I don't think you give someone a tranquilizer to make them less tense. But what do I know? After all, you were rescued under extreme stress. The human brain tends to disassociate or blank out under those conditions, right? I don't know, I'm not a psychologist. Maybe? I guess that can make sense. For the record, I'd like to confirm a few things. Do you still remember your name? I am... What is my name? Pikachu. I'm Pikachu. It's what I remember, so I mistook it as my name. We're Pikachu. Thank you, Pikachu. What a beautiful name. Complimenting you. How would you prefer to be addressed? Miss. Thank you. We're going to begin with a basic interview. It's part of our preliminary assessments. I'll ask a few questions. Some might feel vague. Please answer as best you can. What is the last thing you remember? I remember being at the lab. Someone invited me. A joint project. I think. Some new phrase of observation? But I can't remember who contacted me. Or how I even got there. Then I remember. My head. It just hurts. Do I have a head injury? Oh, that's probably not good. Like something was vibrating inside my skull. Do you remember anything? Any moment before the station collapsed? It was cold? I mean, it is cold. It's winter. It's also the Arctic, so... It was cold. Very windy. A routine check before patrol, perhaps? I see. And what happened next? Alright. Okay. Which of these two? I don't want to say I don't remember anything else, because that's just... That wouldn't be fun. So... Both of these are, interesting responses, so... Either... we heard something, a low sound like singing, but too faint to understand. Or we walked into the storage area, but something didn't feel right. I don't know, the singing feels the most mysterious. So I think I'll go with this. I wonder if sirens live in the Arctic. The sound, can you describe it? Where did it come from? Where did it come from? How did it make you feel? How did it make you feel? Like I'm gonna pass out, I guess? I can't really say, Ivan. It felt like it was coming from everywhere and nowhere. A kind of heavy yet slightly piercing sensation. Everywhere and nowhere, yet only in your head. No. Yet only in your head. Something heavy, with a piercing sensation. What's that supposed to stand for? Is that like a word we're not supposed to, like, understand for the sake of plot? Or... I don't know. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Understood. All noted. Thank you for your honesty. You mentioned the headache. Did it start after entering the facility? Or after? Coming into contact with something? I feel like both these answers are gonna get me in like a... in like isolation. And with scientists experimenting on me. And I'm not sure I'm down for that, so I don't remember. Let's pause here for now. Your responses are sufficient for initial assessments. You look like you could use some rest. Things may feel a little disoriented. Things may feel a little disoriented. Things may feel a little disorienting for now, but we'll keep an eye on your condition. Someone else will come by later to follow up on this record. Look, I know. This is all too sudden, and it isn't easy to take in at all at once. But you're not alone in this. We'll do our best to figure things out with you. Rest for now, okay? Do I get a comfy lodgings? Oh, hi! Hi. Hello? I'm, an intern here at the facility. Lorenzo Gedney. Lorenzo, you're cute. You can just call me Lauren. My grandma— oh, he's a grandma's boy! I mean, my friends call me that. Nice to meet you, Lauren. Mr. Dale probably asked you some stuff earlier, right? About your memory? Mr. Dale? Do we not remember Mr. Dale? Oh, Ivan Dale. Mr. Dale and I actually went to the same university. Did they say... am I remembering the last name Dale from the itch.io page, or did they say it? Did he say it earlier? Same department too. You wrote in the log that you remembered coming to Antarctica, joining a research project. So, after that, any images, sounds, or feelings, maybe? I mean, I'm having feelings right now. Does that count? I remember... it was a cold morning. I remember the mist, the sound of my boots on the snow. And then... someone called me outside. The snow sirens. Something about a signal receiver malfunctioning. Sorry again for asking you this again and again. I know it must feel like I'm bothering you. You can bother me as much as you want. It's just that I I'm not really good at these kinds of interviews. Sorry. No, you're doing fine, sweetie. You're doing sweet, finey. I was about to say that. You're doing fine, sweetie. Uh, I'll try to improve. The seniors all say I need more practice. Unless this is an act to like let us get our guard down, like the soft guy image is like an act to like soften us, to put our guard down, to get in for outs. That's also a complete a possibility. I really don't want to bother you too much, but can I ask you something a little uncomfortable? You already are. Oh, yeah, fair. But this one's kind of weird. We only went because we got a distress call. The signal came from, well, what was left of a research center. It was kind of a mess. I know I thought I already made it clear enough. I thought I already made it clear enough. Yes, the site seems to be destroyed. And yes, I do not remember a thing. Right. As I was saying, we got into the site. You? The emergency response team here. I didn't go myself, though. I kinda get allergic to cold. Yeah. I don't think that's possible, but I do too. Will it get me out of going outside in the cold? If so, yeah, I'm allergic to the cold. Anyway. Do you know where they found you? I don't. I just remember waking up here. They said the place was pretty much destroyed. Mainframe blown, burn marks on the wall. Even the door locks were forcibly torn open. And then they found you. Alone in the server room. Wearing not winter gear, but only a winter uniform. Is that... I wonder how that's different. Is that just like maybe long sleeves and long pants instead of like a heavy winter jacket or whatever the heck they wear? No gloves, nothing. It was minus 42 out there. Okay, so that's not adding up, unfortunately for me, because I said I was outside, didn't I? And yet here I was in this attire. Yeah, I'd be suspicious of me too. blizzard lasted 7 hours. You should have died? Maybe I'm immortal. Maybe we're like a... Maybe we are some kind of like a human experiment. Like the result of some human experiment. And we're like immune to the cold or something. That could explain the whole clothing situation. But you didn't even have frostbite. Not even hypothermia. I don't know how that's possible. Maybe something kept you safe? I mean, at that temperature, you're not supposed to last more than a few hours. What do you mean by something? Nothing. Just saying. The Yeti, the local Yeti kept me safe. We're having a love affair. I don't know. I don't know what else he could be implying. We're queen of the polar bears, maybe? The polar bears gathered around us, keeping us warm. I watched too many documentaries, maybe. Like the alien abduction, like the alien abduction kind, you know, X-Files. Well, that just makes it weirder. Oh, I'm not saying you're weird. I mean the whole situation is. Like I'm writing a B horror movie script or something. I actually saw one of those earlier today. It was about a troll. I think it was actually called Troll. It was bad. Since waking up, have you had any flashes? Images, sounds? Are you in menopause? Have you had hot flashes? Not yet. Burn gone in a second. Like deja vu, but dream-shaped. Alright, okay. I want to say no. Why are you asking that? But I feel like we could get away with this one. Really? I mean, that's a very normal phenomenon. That didn't quite seem like it. Many people who experience trauma have similar experiences. Do you remember even a tiny detail? I told you, it's very blurry. I really can't remember clearly. Oh, okay. Nothing special, just check in by the protocol. Sorry, I think I didn't make too much progress today. Mr. Danforth's gonna think I messed up in the logs again. He'll... never mind. Anyway, if any strange words or images pop in your head, just write them down, okay? Don't worry about making sense. Okay, we'll come check on you later. If you, need anything, just ring the bell. What bell? You know, the imaginary one that's right there. You don't see it? Though, I mean, not that we have much to offer in here. Maybe it's that button, maybe that's the bell. Maybe we can get you a hot cocoa? If you want? I'd love one! Yes, hot cocoa sounds nice. Great! I'll let them know. Have a nice day. I mean, I hope today's tolerable? I'll come again. If they let me, I mean. Even if it is an act, I like him. He's sweet. No vending machines in here, huh? Guess I'm your reluctant food delivery today. Ah, the silent protagonist. Classic. You know in Scream, if you don't scream loud enough, nobody hears you. That's kind of the whole point. So? Wanna practice? I'll do the opening yell if you're shy. Are there, like, cameras in here so I can, like, prove that I didn't do anything to you? In case they think I did? Or so we can prove that you did or didn't do something to me? If you do? No? What a shame. Alright. Let's make this official. June 10th. At 1:42. How do you say it? 13 hours, 42 minutes? 1:42. Interview conducted by Luciano Danforth. Backup interrogator. Subject, codename Vessel Candidate C209. Maybe we are like, maybe this is some alien kind of thing. We're. Why Vessel? Why Vessel? But they also says candidates. So are they preparing me for something? Possibly? This is a little worrying. Retrieved solo from the wreckage in Antarctica by... Retrieved solo from the wreckage in Antarctica by recovery team. Identity unclear. Oh, you sound like the protagonist from a thriller horror blockbuster. Memory loss, dug out of snow, wearing standard issue uniform. Not a scratch on you, and that bewildered face. Classic. I'm sorry, but who the hell are you? Ouch. I literally just mentioned my name mere seconds ago. Did the memory loss affect you so much that you can't remember things from a minute ago? No, it was like that before. That's really bad news. But fine, since you asked so nicely. Luciana Danforth. You're assigned interrogator. They don't love it when I call it that, but I'm a sucker for vintage phrasing. I mean, I kind of assumed that's what it was. You can call me Luciano. Or Luke. Lulu. Dandelion Duke. Or that annoying guy making you uncomfortable. I kinda like that last one. Oh, here's a good one. Your personal psychological hazard. Dealer's choice, suit yourself, I've heard worse. Call it a chat. An interrogation. Or pillow talk. Whatever gets you through the hour. I ask, you answer. Or at least you try. You don't sound like medical staff at all. Gold star for observation. That's just my side hustle. I don't do that here. You said you're not here to heal. Then what are you here for? Good question. The official term is psychological evaluation and intervention. Sounds fancy, yeah? Aw. You look utterly disappointed. What? Were you expecting a shrink in a leather chair asking about your dreams? Your deepest, darkest secrets? Sorry, dear. That's kinda out of budget. Oh, I do have your records. Or at least, what's supposed to be a record. Lorenzo strikes again. Scattered notes, mismatched stamps, and a sense of chaos that's almost poetic. Page numbers dancing, paragraphs tangling like a tango, and Ivan's perfect records written within like an Easter egg. But hey, credit where it's due. They did sneak in a line about maybe you heard things. Is it a hallucination? How exciting, wouldn't you say? For you, not for me. Since Ivan gave me this lovely little hint, I really want to put it to good use. I mean, we did say we heard something. Were calling to me. I don't know what it was, but they were calling to me. I'm just digging myself in a deeper hole, aren't I? Oh well. Oh, calling you? What a delightful description. Like a lover's whisper. Or an invitation from the abyss? What did that voice tell you? A secret? Power? Or a truth that shouldn't be heard? The voice. It was beautiful. Like singing. But it gave me a terrible headache. See that look on your face? That's not the look of someone troubled by hallucinations. That's the look of someone tempted by a promise. I can see it. Maybe I shouldn't keep talking about it. It felt really strange. Strange? Oh, cutie, you haven't seen truly strange things yet. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that he did say something about maybe you heard things that you weren't supposed to. I don't know why he mentioned that unless there was actually something out there that they're like experimenting or studying that shouldn't be privy to like anyone outside the circle of classified information or whatever. That beautiful singing you mentioned might be the abyss whispering to you, getting ready to tear your mind apart. But of course, I'll record everything you said. Don't worry, sweetheart. Okay, actually, I do recall here in the description, the game page, I believe it did say something about it being inspired by Lovecraftian horror and existential romance. Okay, so that Lovecraftian horror thing, I don't really know much about the Lovecraftian horror. I only know a little bit, like Cthulhu and stuff. But I feel like the voice definitely has something to do with like connecting to that that inspiration part of the game. Don't worry, sweetheart. Someone might believe you someday, but that person isn't me, and that time isn't now. As for cooperation, this is a good attempt. You can continue to erode our trust in you. Or you can choose. You know what the better option is. I'm trying to choose. But... Alright, no need to get so grim. I'm just a guy with questions. You're just a forgetful cutie. At least he called me cute. Let's take it slow. Or hey, keep playing the flawless little anemic princess. And I'll see if I can chisel those cracks right off your face. I mean, I'm fine being called cute. Like, yeah, I do have amnesia and I'm not exactly stupid. But I also do know you're not just asking questions. Let's do the second one. Don't worry. I can tell you're not stupid. After all, only smart people know when they should forget certain things. I mean, you seem to really trust Ivan with that. We can get over this prompt. Did he say that? Is that a possible sign of attachment complex? I mean, he is the first person we met upon having amnesia. So maybe a tiny bit. He was relatively nice. So maybe I feel a little connected. Honestly, I have more attachment to the like intern, the cute little intern, or the one that makes your life hell with disorganized paperwork. I like him. Bring him back in. Look at you. That look in your eyes. Poor dear. Reminds me of abandoned puppies. Always latching on to the first person who feeds them. Am I wrong? It just... Please stop it with the weird nicknames. What? Which one? You don't like baby, sweetheart, sugar plum, darling? Those all sound a bit too intimate. I don't like any of them. What? Do they make you uncomfortable? It's intolerable. Is it? Extremely. Perfect. First nerve officially poked. Achievement unlocked. You're sick. Ouch. That hurts, you know. But darling, at least you can still feel uncomfortable. And that's a lot better than many others who get stuck here. I don't like that. They eventually feel nothing at all. Not because they're broken, but because there's a vacuum inside them. Someone's looking frustrated. You're angry right now, aren't you? Angry at what I'm saying? Angry about my nicknames? Or angry at yourself? I have no reason to be angry at myself. I should probably just not answer anything. If anything, I'm more this, but this seems... I mean, by his questions, I am getting information. So even if he is a little bit annoying, but he's also kind of fun. But I'm not angry. I just want a cup of hot cocoa. Or some coffee. Maybe something to entertain myself with. Do you have puzzles here? I'm not angry. I'm just bored. Oh, just want to... Wanna what? Wanna prove you still have something in you so we don't kill you on the spot? Or wanna prove that you're not so easily that you're not so easily seen through by me? Hmm. Let's go with middle one. mean, I don't know if this is the best choice, because honestly, I do want to be as transparent as possible. Unless that transparency, like as he said earlier, smart people know when not to talk, or when to pretend not to know something that they know. So I want to be transparent as possible until I get myself into a situation where that previous statement becomes a necessary action. But but also it's hard to be transparent about stuff you don't know because you have amnesia. Don't know? You certainly say that with the conviction of truth. The problem is, your eyes aren't quite keeping up with your performance. Well, maybe I don't have the memories to keep up with my emotions. Your body language, love, is far more honest than anything your mouth is saying. They're screaming that you know what I'm asking for. Asking to be slapped. Keep this up and I might have to script your lines myself. At least try not to butcher the performance. You know, I've seen all kinds. Crying, screaming, gibberish. Even one guy who, well, let's say he lost bladder control. But you are so different. Do you know why? No. You didn't. You just didn't resist your... You just didn't resist your situation. You're just... waiting. For what? What do you mean by that? I'm not wrong, am I? I'm just waiting for you to figure out what you need to figure out and for me to be released. You're way too calm for someone who's supposedly in this kind of mess. Maybe that's just my nature. Your face also doesn't hurt. That's enough. You crossed a line. I'm not here to put on a show. I'm not pretending to be haunted. Or special, or whatever you think. I'm not some kind of supernatural freak. Oh, you look so cute when you lose your words. That little twitch right there. I call that the, oh no, he guessed it face. You know what's fun? It's never what you say. It's what you don't. You haven't asked where this is, who exactly we are, and why the hell we caught you. I kinda just assumed you saved me and kinda went along with it. You know, until I have proof that's not what you're doing. All you asked us was What's wrong with me? So adorably self-involved. That's not an I don't know reaction. That's I know too much and I'm scared I'll slip. No. But hey, maybe I'm just paranoid. Just your average boring interrogator making conversation. I can guarantee my record will be absolutely faithful. Even if I don't believe a single word you say, I'll still complete my mission perfectly. Oh well, how unfortunate. Looks like time's up. Our confession ends here today. You may take your time to ponder my seemingly absurd questions. I assure you, there were ferments in your mind like a fine Chiatini classical until the truth surfaces. When I return, try to be a bit more entertaining. Otherwise, I'll make you open up myself. Alright now, time for your beauty sleep. Just remember, we have some rather efficient little gadgets in this room that can help us clarify any unnecessary issues. I hope you're smart enough to understand what I'm saying. Sleep tight, my dear. Can I still get that puzzle? So, why are you mimicking my movements? Oh, you caught me. Sorry, did that make you uncomfortable? A bit? Odd? Why'd you do that? I heard that if you mimic someone's movements, they tend to like you more. I don't know where you heard that from, but I think they lied to you. Who told you that? Oh, it's from the internet. Like a mini lesson by a retired FBI instructor called What Your Body Language Tells You. There was also similar stuff in Lie to Me or... You really believe in that? Those micro-expression analysis? Get to know someone by their body language or whatever you want to call it? You don't? I'll use them as reference, but they won't be the deciding factor in my judgment. Reference? For what? Like, some people think crossing your arms means you're being careful or don't trust someone. That's just what I do. Apparently, crossing your arms, it means you don't want to be approached. But sometimes you're just cold and you want to cross your arms because you're cold for body heat. Preserve body heat. Or because you don't know what to do with your hands. Sometimes it's that. It's not that you don't want people. It's just that you're cold and you don't know what to do with your hands. And you tilting your head like that means you're super interested in what I'm saying. But I don't really buy it. Not quite sure I get what you mean. But I am genuinely interested in what you're saying. Maybe. But I think it's less about interest and more because your neck hurts, and you just want to rest your head on my hand, or your hand. When you rest your hand on my hand. You do that sometimes, right? Is it because you're so tall, your neck's always sore? You totally nailed it. That actually caught me off guard. You're really good. You can compliment me all you want, but I still don't buy this theory. I see. Would you like to give it a try and see how it goes? Of what? Imitates. Like this. Prop your head on your hand. Then look at me, like this. See, you smiled. Do you like me a little more now? I already did. This one seems, acceptable. That was just my muscles reacting. Doesn't mean anything. But seeing how happy you look, I'm definitely less annoyed. Now that's good enough for me. Even if it's just an unconscious reaction, it still means you're getting more tolerant of me. That's pretty interesting. So not annoyed translates to like in your book. Your standards are quite unique. I like the word special. And I'm happy you don't find me annoying. Wait a minute. Do you mean that whenever you see someone happy, no matter who they are, you just don't get annoyed? What do you think? Why not ask your favorite FBI lecturer? The lecturer actually didn't explicitly cover that in the course. But your question is interesting. More so than those theories. Is he not human, maybe? Like, what if? Because I've never heard of lessons from an FBI person about body language. So, the only reason I can think of why he would get those lessons from an FBI agent would be because he needed them to understand, like, emotions. Or something. Maybe I should ask you more often. Thanks for doing this experiment with me today. I learned a lot. Not just about body language. I need to write down these new findings. They might be a big breakthrough for future research. Well, that's just a scholar's romance. Well, I guess that's a scholar's romance for you. Okay, and I guess that's the end of the demo. So I wonder if you get a different person at the end, depending on like the answers, the answers you give during the interview with the people. It's possible. But yeah, it looks like that is the end of the demo. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a short little stream. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. Again, this was No Right Answers by, Grunt Mantis. I'll, after this, I'll go on Blue Sky and I'll put the link to the game page. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. But I'm gonna... Oh, tomorrow we do have another indie game. We're doing oh, what's the... Oh, what's the name? It's... Give me a second. To find the name of the game. Ah, Where Eternity Sleeps by Living Slime. I forget, was that an Otome Jam one too, or was that for another game jam that I was looking at? No? Okay, but I remember I saw it, like, on like a... I don't know, I saw it. I think maybe I was looking up a genre, and it matched that genre. And that's how I found it. Actually, I think that is what happened. But yeah, we're playing that tomorrow. 9 p.m. Approximately. But yeah, I'm gonna go and probably do some video editing. I'm working on multiple videos right now. So hopefully I'll get one of those up soon on the YouTube. And hopefully I'll finish up that review thing for the Tumblr. I need to make add Tumblr to my list of social medias. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it. So thank you for joining or for watching the VOD. Yeah, if you want, go ahead and check out the game. And you know, tell them how you like it. And yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone has a nice night, morning, afternoon, or evening. And I hope to see you again. Alright. Alright. Bye-bye.